Discord. Okay, who made their graphic for the icon where you actually had your face or your body and then you had your icons below? Yay! April's like, yes, girl. Oh, see, April's already got hers printed. Perfect. Okay, and if you haven't, that's okay. Just make sure to get it, whether it's saved on your phone or whether it is printed out like April, because this is key. And I don't know if they've done these on their other calls, so I'm trying not to repeat as much as possible. But what I would love for you to do is have a visual of who you're praying for, a visual of who you have coming to your team, and where you're going to be able to help other people. So my other question is, who is shooting for the extra 125 and earning icon this month? Not August, not December, not like this month. Who is working towards that? Because I need to get an idea on that too.
And do you guys all understand where the 125 comes from? I'm only asking because I had a little brain fart earlier and was like, what? So just clarifying that for everybody else too.
Yep. Anybody?
Hi,
Hello, Susie. Glad you're here.
I made it.
I'm glad you did. Okay, Erin said, I've started several times with a Canva. It kept kicking me off. Send it, girl. I got you. I got you, Canva. Don't worry. I will make a pretty picture of you. I should find a funny picture, to be honest. That would be hilarious. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I will make you a Canva, and she's shooting for July. Okay, awesome. This way, that way I can kind of know who's shooting for it this month, and then who's shooting for it by December, because that's the big thing is December. Like we've got to work towards it. Now, if you hit it by August, you get all those credits for our Cancun. And so this is why it's massive to either have accountability partners, to have daily checklists, you guys, finding something that's going to motivate you to every single day, like rooting each other on and not giving up and knowing what you're doing. Okay. I'm shooting for this month. I have two shooting it for by December. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So Susie, we were talking about the little icon Canva with your picture and then all the little bodies underneath. All right. So I wanted to talk about one thing that was brought up at church the other day that it was so powerful, and how sometimes, and I'm just going to do a little training, and then we're going to get business, but this is business. Who knows who actually carried the cross for Jesus? Who remembers who carried the cross for Jesus? Was Jesus the one that actually carried the cross? Kaya, did you listen to the sermon? Okay, it's fine. Go ahead. You can say. Who carried the cross for Jesus? Either way, it was somebody other than Jesus. If you don't know, it's okay. Somebody other than Jesus carried the cross. And it was really powerful to imagine Jesus took on everything for us, but yet somebody else watched him and traveled behind him. And what I'm getting at is sometimes we have a cross we have to carry and we have to work towards. Hang on, before I get distracted, because that will definitely happen. Because the whole thing is sometimes we have a cross that we didn't choose. And so if you're in a season of you're like, well, but I have all this stuff going on and things like that. And even if the world right now, there's a lot going on in the world, it is a cross a lot of us didn't intend to choose, right? But we are meant to create it and move forward with a purpose. So much of us have a purpose because of something we've gone through or something we've been through. And why I'm bringing that up is because as we move forward and we're at the beginning of the month, you have high momentum. The middle of the month, that's when the enemy is going to be like, nah, see, it's just too much for you. It's just too much. There's no way you can have that happen. But if you're putting in the work right now and you're doing accountability partners, like you guys know this stuff, accountability partners, getting daily checklists, things of that nature, come middle of the month, you're going to be like, wow, that cross doesn't feel so hard to carry anymore because I know where I'm going. I know it's what this extra weight feels like, because the extra weight I'm putting on myself has a bigger purpose. Yes, it's going to be more time in your work office. Yes, it's going to be more time in your messages. Yes, it's going to be more time sitting down, things of that nature. But because of the extra weight that you're going to be carrying for this time, there's going to be a bigger purpose for that. Does that make sense for y'all? So sometimes it's going to feel heavy. It's going to feel hard. But we all know that usually in those trials and those heavy things, it leads for something incredible. And I wanted to share that because the thing is we have to put in hard work. If we're wanting to hit it by July, there's going to have to be intense, beautiful hard work and making sure that we accomplish that. So how did everybody feel about your June? I want to hear wins and things of that nature, or what you're like, I would change this. If I could redo this, I would change this for June. And here's what I loved about June. Two things.
I'll go.
Okay, go.
One thing, stop. Sorry, I'm getting poked in the rear. One thing I would change about June would be my dedicated work time. I would have it more all together because I'm finding that whenever I try to do it sporadically, it just doesn't end up happening, or it's a lot less than what I think I need to be intentional about. And then my goal for July is to be intentional and strategic. Is that what you're asking for, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what that looks like is, and I forgot to tell you this, but we did kind of go over this on team calls on last Tuesday, I had them all bring their like things they wanted to grow with and 2 things they were proud of.
Okay, perfect. So then just recap for me really fast.
Well, on mine, and then y'all can recap yourself. But my main thing is getting on Zooms. I'm going to be getting on Zooms with you regularly, every day, hopefully, but we'll see how that works. But regardless, my husband and I even talked about he and I going and working, because he's got his stuff that he's working on and doing that in the mornings. So that's my goal, is to have 2 hours every morning all together.
Okay. Love it. April said, grateful for June, my first convention, and actually sending messages. Super good. Something to grow at, business conversations and events. Yes, events are key in where it's at. Even if nobody shows up, you just keep doing it, because I'm telling you, the more often you keep sharing it, the more that they're like, oh, you know what? I actually need to make it to one of those. So my goal is to eventually get with people and start having weekly stuff, even if it's just meeting at a coffee shop or something, and I'm the only one that shows up. It doesn't matter. I want to start doing stuff. Okay, who else?
Okay, I'll go. Sorry, I'm cooking breakfast burritos for my dad for the week.
Nice.
So June was busy. Unrelated to Plexus.
I know.
June was busy and June was heavy. So what I got out of June was the mentality that there is a bigger purpose and that everything that I'm going through serves a purpose.
Correct.
So, as much as it sucked, and it's been heavy, on the flip side of it, I've learned from every single thing that I've been going through. So then as far as July goes, I already got one, and I didn't have any in June, and I got one for July, so we're good there. Started it. But just like being more, like what Julie was saying, being more intentional. Setting that time aside. I've been trying to leave the house a little bit earlier because, I have a full-time job, so I can get to work and work from work on Plexus stuff before I start my main job, so that way I don't interfere with work time.
Yep.
And cause, any animosity or tension there.
Correct. Because we don't want that.
Also, and then also us, getting this event that we're looking at and stuff like that, just kind of trying to open up my schedule and free it up to where I can do more things like that.
You can. So. I love it. Okay. Now everyone else, this is what I want you to do. I love it. And keep, send them to me privately or put them in the chat. But what I want you guys to do right now is I want you to create, hopefully you have pen and paper, or April, she's got hers printed, If you don't, and again, if you've done this, that's fine, but we're going to do it a little bit differently. I want you, the 10 bubbles, I want you to pray over those 10 bubbles. We're only going to do a minute prayer, and I want you to pray over those 10 bubbles because those 10 bubbles are going to be coming to you this month, the more that you're intentional and the more that you're praying over those people. And so we're just going to take a minute, and I want you to pray over those names and put yourself in it. Put yourself in that prayer. God, help me show up intentional. God, help me create more time for this. God, help multiply my time in this so that, by the end of July, I have Icon and beyond. God, help, da, da, da. So we're going to take 1 minute. I want you guys to do that because I feel like sometimes we don't set that intention and we need to do that. So 1 minute starts now. And I know some of you are driving, so don't do that, but pray. Pray over those bubbles in your head or pray them out loud since you're on mute and just pray over those. And then we're going to get to work and get some business stuff going. All right, finish up. Again, just a small intentional prayer for your business is powerful. It's key. It also sets the tone for your day and night. Okay, so here's the thing. I want you to do an evaluation really quick for the ones not driving. I want you to go back and look at the last 5 days and tell me how many times you actually posted about the business. Oh, Christy always give me a look. She's like, oh. So go back the last 5 days and I want you to tell me, or go evaluate yourself. Don't tell me. You evaluate yourself. In the last 5 days, how much did you talk about the business?
Sheriff, if you're driving, look at the rainbow if you can see it. It's beautiful.
She's like, where? Where?
If you're headed to Green Forest, then it's behind you and don't look. I'm headed towards Harrison.
I'm going through Harrison. I'm going through Harrison.
Okay, then it's towards Alpena. Okay, and Sheriff said 5 times about the business. So I assume once every day.
Yeah, every day except for today. I don't think I did it today. I might have. I don't remember. But other than that, I know I have every day.
Good job. Now I'm calling myself out because mine was all camp. So there's mine. And I am definitely going to be posting my business because that I was able to do because I have a job that's so flexible that I did not have to ask a boss off. I asked myself off. So I'm going to be posting about that here soon. But I scheduled a lot of my stuff out. Okay, hopefully you guys looked. I would love to in the chat, if you can chatter in there, how many times you post about the business, because here's the thing. If you are wanting to go icon, the business needs to be heavier than the products. Now, you can grab people for products and pray that you can turn them over to business, but it is less likely that way. So then I want to ask, if you're posting about it, I want you to tell me in the chat or even out loud, really quick, how often you actually had a conversation about the business in the last 5 days with somebody.
I have had a conversation with somebody every day about the business.
Look at you. Y'all don't have Cher as accountability partner. She's gonna get you icon because she's going there. That's the mentality. I try to have one daily, and I even had somebody try to like one me up today. But I'm actually going to have you listen to her voice message so you can hear. I've only had one conversation with her. It's on Instagram, and I want you to hear how she turned it around and then try to prospect me. That is how power. Yeah, I know. But I want you to hear her words and how good they actually were if we did that in Plexus ways. So
I had 6 conversations today.
nice. About the business, 6 conversations. I think she said yes. You're okay. Type it out. You're cutting out in and out. Cher, go ahead.
I'm doing more, but my negotiable is the winning day sheet. So if I'm doing the winning day sheet correctly, then I'm doing a business reach out every day.
Correct. Who has a good winning day sheet that they really love? And if you don't have one, we will provide one for you. Because that is a great checklist. If you're like, I don't know what to do today, well, we can help you with that. Super simple.
Can I say something about that? Because a lot of the winning day sheets have, you post your stories or whatnot. And I was telling Erin today, I recently heard a training, and she's like a diamond whatever, like a lot of things. Her and her husband both are blah, 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 very successful in the business. And she said her posting daily, whether it's Plexus or not, but her putting a post out daily consistently shows the store is open. Posting in your stories is the welcome, come browse around, see what I have to offer thing. And see, that helped so much doing that today, because it's like, I'm putting a post on my page, then like, why put in a story? Like, I don't know. It's like, but now if I look at it from a storefront and a come in and browse, come see what I have to offer sort of mindset, for me, it helped me. So if it helps any of you, awesome. If it doesn't, just ignore what I said.
No, I think it's a great idea. And it's kind of like a sneak peek when people are posting, here's a sneak peek, go check my stories for more. And then you're unveiling things. So it's almost like it's the hidden box. That's what, you're opening the box up in your stories and you're showcasing more. I love that idea. Again, it's just a change in mind frame about it. And it's a great way to do it. I know for me, my Instagram, I'm getting a lot more people there because of my God stuff that I've been posting, a lot more Christian stuff. And so I've been talking to Kyle and stuff like that. And he's like, post everything Plexus in your stories until we can keep your numbers high. And then you can start sprinkling in Plexus into your Instagram, because I've grown like 8,000 followers in the last few months, which is crazy. But I want to turn those over. So, okay. So now that you've evaluated that, you've had a business conversation, hopefully. And if you haven't, again, it's just this is just reflection. This is just for you to know where you're at in your business and how to change that and what we can start with. So if you have not done a business reach out and you have not done a business post, we are doing that now. Now, if you've done those things, then we're going to transition. And what I want you to do, and some of you are driving, but so think about this for later, and you probably have already done it, Shara, so just ignore me. But what I want you guys to do now is anybody that's liked or commented on your stuff in the last 5 days, I want you to go and write their names down. And if you have not done that, go to your stories, write those names down that have been following your stuff. I will tell you, there's a lot of people on my Instagram that I need to go do that for, because there's a lot of people I don't know, and I need to know who's Plexus and who's not. And we're just writing those names down because this will be able to help start conversation. So while you're doing that, I'm going to have you listen to this girl on Instagram here in a minute. I don't even know what I said now. I need to go look. Okay, hang on. Here we go.
Hey, friend. I just want to say thank you so much for loving my post. I know it was a mess. I have packing and getting stuff ready for Dallas, but it means a lot when there are just friends out there acknowledging. So it means a lot. And other question I was going to ask was, have you ever looked into kind of what I do? I was looking through your profile and stuff, and you're already incredible at marketing. And so if you're ever open, I would love to have that conversation.
Didn't mention Plexus, right? Now let me tell you what she said.
Now, sorry I didn't respond to this. I don't know what happened with my notifications. I don't know if maybe I had them turned off, which is really weird, or I don't know, just one of those things. Maybe I accidentally cleared it and forgot to go back and check. That could be the most logical explanation considering my brain. But anyways, yes, I have done Plexus before actually. When I did it, it just wasn't right for me and my family. And I'm real sensitive to like a lot of products. So that was like the second time that I had tried the pink drink and some of the supplements. And I don't if it was just something that just didn't mix with my anatomy, but both times that I tried it, it didn't work for me. I felt real jittery. I'm very, very, very sensitive to medicine. So, and I know this is not a medicine, it's a supplement. But anyways, with that being said, I did want to come to you about something that I discovered, and I really hope that this comes across complimentary to you. Because I'm not trying to sell you anything, but I'm really just curious if anybody has ever introduced you to Melaleuca. I feel like I'd actually be doing a disservice if I didn't share this to my fellow moms, my scrunchy moms, my crunchy moms, especially with all the toxic products that we have on the market. So this isn't a sales pitch for you. It's just a store that allows us to use safer and more affordable options for products that we already have in our home. I mean, if we're going to wash our clothes, brush our teeth,
Oh,
do some cleaning, wash our hair, things like that, why not switch to or purchase from someone who makes and distributes their own products right here in the US. So anyways, just want to throw that out there. I do have a video that I could share with you that kind of tells you about it. If you'd be willing to put eyes on it, it would take about 10 minutes of your time and then you can give me some feedback. So anyways, sorry for this long message. I gotta go to work. But anyways, have a great day and just let me know. Thanks.
what stood out to you on that? Couple things. I can highlight a few. Tell me what you thought.
I got two things.
Yep.
I've been listening to Eric Worre's GoPro book. I've listened to it like 3 times now in the last week and a half, trying to
Yep.
nail down some of his messages, but she's in a hurry and she'd be doing you a disservice.
Yep.
Can you record this? Because I gotta hop off and I really want to hear what you guys have to say about it.
Yep. It's recording. Who else? Disservice. That was the biggest. She would be doing me a disservice if she didn't bring it up. But she's not selling me.
We say that all the time at State Farm when we're pivoting to life insurance, all the time.
See? What else? Anything else stand out? I have a video I would love for you to watch.
Using resources instead of herself.
Exactly. So again, when you're having business conversations, what do we have tonight? Opportunity call. So with your business asks, right now, I want you to invite people to tonight's call and say, I actually have a video that I would love for you to watch tonight. Can I send it your way? I would be doing a disservice if you did not listen and tune into this tonight to hear what this business has to offer, or this opportunity has to offer, or this community has to offer. Each person's going to be differently on how you talk to them. But I wanted you to, oh girl, Erin, same. I get so many Melaleuca, and again, they're just being bold. We have to be louder. We have to be louder or they're going to take up this space, and they cannot take up our gut health space. I actually have a reel scheduled for tomorrow. Like, I would rather have a specialized probiotic with a company that specializes in probiotics and gut health than to know that I'm buying my toilet paper and my cleaning products at the same store. Just my opinion. That is what we lean on. Like, we specialize in one thing. We don't need to be a broad store because that is our specialty. And so if you're buying your toilet paper and your toothpaste all in the same where you're buying your vitamins, you might want to reconsider where their priority is. Boom, where their priority is. Sorry, that was a mic drop. Okay. So right now you have a call in 30 minutes that all of us need to be inviting to. I would be doing a disservice to you right now if you did not know or be on this call in the next 30 minutes. All you need is an earbud. All you need is an earbud, friend. Can I send you the link? And guess what? The recording will be sent to your email as well. Boom. Oh, I bet So April said that Herbalife is all over her feed, and it's kind of, they have a new product that's a lot like us. I've been seeing a lot of products that they're trying to, fame for themselves, but forget that we started it, and it's fine because just like we said on stage, like we are the trend. We're not like we aren't becoming the trend. Like we are the trend. Reset, same thing. Restore, liver detox, all of that. So, okay, we're going to take 5 minutes and I want to see and hear of at least 3 good, when I say good, no copy paste, 3 good business asks to the call in 30 minutes. And I'm going to be doing it on my way to the bathroom. They won't be hearing me pee, but I am going to go do it really quick because I have to pee. So I'll be back. I peed and did 4, just FYI, and I have one that said send it their way. So, how many did y'all get done? Coming your way. And I replied back to my Instagram girl. So we'll see how that goes. All right, who else? How many have you gotten done? April said 2. All right, keep going, girl. And if y'all did not see, it's my friends sharing tonight. I absolutely love them. I took our pregnancy pictures promptly, impromptu in Punta Cana, and it's her and her mom sharing tonight. So think about that. If you have a mom and daughter duo, share and have them come tonight too. All right, Christy did 3. Julia did 6. Girl, did you like? Blah, blah, blah? Okay.
Record, forward, copy, send, copy, send.
Okay. Like it. Call reminder. Sending this link. Who has the link? Who needs it? Because I'm sending it right now. It's the same every week, but I always tend to try to find it just in case.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Jewel, how do I word it about mentioning about the opportunity, business opportunity? Because this is what I put so far into the message. I said, there's a call tonight and I would like to invite you to. It would be a disservice to you if I didn't let you know about it. It starts in 30 minutes.
I would say, well, tell me about her. Why do you think she needs the business?
Well, I've known her since she was young. She's a young mom. I don't know, just I like her. I've always liked her, and I've known her. She's like 24 now, 25 now, but I've known her since she was like 12.
Okay. And so you can say that, like, I've known you for a long time, and I truly believe this call could possibly change a lot of things for you. I never know what season people are in. Would love to send the link. Can I send it over? Something like that.
Okay, so, okay.
Pretty much you're going to highlight, like, girl, I've known you for a long time. I truly believe this call could be something you could be praying for, and give you guys a little extra cushion in your budget. Would love to have you come listen in. There's so many ways to. You always want to highlight them. You're welcome. Always highlight them. So, like, if I'm going to reach out to Kaya differently, I am Christy, and vice versa. Like, every person, I'm going to touch on their aspect and what they're going through, and then why I feel like. But again, it's kind of like that one girl did. You're in a rush, like, would love to have you. Can I send you that link? Like, I'm excited to hear from you. Stuff like that.
I love getting customer feedback in the midst of doing this stuff. Had a girl tell me that like she knew that this is working because the 2 days she missed, her bowel movements were awful and hurt so bad, and they are not like that at all when she's taking your products. So, yeah, big wins.
It's really like
Okay.
last ditch efforts that they do. Sorry, listening to messages. One of the girls I reached out to, her husband is slowly, like, he has really bad cancer. It is slowly taking his life. She would be phenomenal at the business, and she's been wanting to, but she's taking care of him. And so I'm like, girl, what more time than now to slowly dip your foot in? Like, really? And so I just went for it. I did not allow her circumstances to not, because what if this could be a blessing for her when he does? Like, she's going to have the community, she's going to have everything. So sometimes we take circumstances and we're like, oh, we need to hold up, we need to wait. I mean, Aaron Berry is a great example for Hannah, and things of that nature. And so, like, we need to go ahead and just step into offering it, and it's up to them. Let them make that choice. Now, Christy, for her, be like, girl, what a great opportunity to help somebody know how powerful these products are. Could you make a post? I mean, could you make a post and tag me in that and say what you're already seeing being even off 2 days? Like, switch it around. Have her do like a customer review post for you. And that's kind of what I'm doing with the girl that's coming on the call in a minute. She posted once and she had 109 people like the dadgum thing. Okay. Yeah. And I've been trying to follow up with her, and I've been trying to get her to follow up with these people. I've been trying to anyway, so I'm thinking if I can get her on this call, then that'll help give her a little bit more light to what we have to offer. Okay. How's everybody else doing? Darcy, I know you just popped on. You had a potential. We are reaching out. We have our business call in 20 minutes. So we are doing business reach outs right now.
Okay, I have one confirmed already for tonight. So I'll send some other messages here in just a minute.
You're good. So the biggest thing is I would be doing you a disservice if you did not jump on this call, my friend. Can I send you the link so you can pop an earbud in? That right there. I would be doing you a disservice if you did not listen to this call. Now, it's a mom and daughter duo. They are phenomenal. And so if you think of mom and daughters or something to that nature, then I would definitely reach out to them.
And also the potential that I walked with, she wants the recording for tonight. So
have her send the link, and she will get that recording.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Love it.
So
Look
proud
at
of you, Darcy.
Woo!
And you guys, events, even if they're weekly at a coffee shop and you're not having to do anything but show up, like start doing stuff like Darcy and Hannah and Shara and Aaron, like those things as often as you can. And Christy, they have been doing a lot for a while. So how are all those going, Christy? Like follow-ups and all that going?
So the last few have been for my mom and Shelby, and some of those follow-ups have been going well. They're both having time together with the kids and stuff, so they're a little MIA at the moment. But Shelby's got multiple follow-ups that are it's a lot more belief building because when you meet people at an event, that's the biggest thing. You're not, and there's some people you probably could make a sale that day, but for the most part, you're not making a sale that day. You're doing word of mouth, getting your name out there and building connection. And then you do the belief building from there for a lot of that. But the consistency of showing up at that is starting to pay off. The people in my mom's town and the people in Shelby's town are starting, like Shelby's had so many people come up and say, look, I did this years ago and I would like to know more. She's got lots of conversations going from that of people just wanting more information.
I love it. Awesome. Good. Okay, who else? Anybody?
All right, I don't know what the question is. I had you muted. I was doing voice messages to
You're
invite you
okay.
to tonight's call. So
Perfect. No, that's pretty much it. How are they going? How many did you do? I did 4 while I was peeing. So
I did 4. And I was actually somebody was messaging me back about a connection message earlier, and I was getting ready to share it with her as well. But I sent 4 voice messages, and I have somebody who I think is going to make a post for me.
see,
So she's never done that before. So, yay.
good. I love it. Well, good things, good things. And again, it's just those asks. All you have to do is ask. So ask your customers, would you mind making a post for me? This helps me grow my business. Your connections can help. See, Aaron Berry, I love your bubbles. I love it. I love it.
I want to go get a foam board now. That's awesome.
I just found this, like, it literally was stuffed behind something in my office that I desperately need to clean. And I was like, I'm going to make this and have the girls decorate it with me. So it'll be fun.
Do it. But now I can't print out a funny picture of you, but that's fine. That's fine.
Oh, well, no, you can still print out a funny picture of me. We all need funny pictures of Erin. There's plenty out there.
Oh, I doubt it. Either way, I like your bubbles.
Oh, thank you.
And they have them like color it in. I think that would be super cute every time you do it. Like,
yeah. Well, I'm thinking like stickers and glitter. I mean,
glitter.
We have to have glitter, and every mom loves glitter, right? But it's fine.
I mean, I do. I know a few moms that despise it. I'm like, bring it to me. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It never goes away. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Is glitter.
We put glitter in hair every competition.
I love it. I love it. Now, I will say I had a big coaching call today, and the things that I'm going to be doing soon is I'm going to be reaching out to a lot of you, and we're going to get some calls in because I want to see where you're going and what your goals are and the dates and all of that. Like, yes, we know Icon for this month, and we know that's going to be working, but hashtag glitter mamas. Yes, I love that. And that way we can all know kind of where like our big, like where we're going, where we're all going. My big scary goal is Sapphire by September, but that means that we have to add 115 people every single month without attrition. So the thing that we have to figure out is, I know, Erin, you showed my face exactly. The thing that we have a problem with is we're filling the funnel, but the funnel is draining. So we have an attrition problem. We have a problem with keeping people. And Jennifer was honest with me, and she's like, girl, what's going on? I was like, I have no idea. So we have to, as you're signing people, and I know you guys do this, but talk about business and then talk about staying 6 to 9 months, like really help and then good customer care. And I know you guys are doing this, but like good customer care, I don't care what system you're doing, just make sure it's a system that works. Whether that's, our videos, whether that's, putting them on the calendar, you're checking in weekly, all of those things, making sure they're tapped into the community chat or the Powered by Faith or something. So things of that nature. We got to get better of plugging that funnel, put a cork in it.
I know on the front end, doing the front end calls and then talking to people and setting that expectation of communication has been, if I can't set the expectation of communication, they're the ones that fall off. Every single one.
Yep. Agree. Yep. Good job, Denise. Denise did 5 invites for tonight's call. We have 12 minutes. We still have 12 minutes to rock this out. So if you have not, go look at anybody that's commented or liked or has been in your stories. Those are missed people often, very often. And I'm going to go do that for my Instagram and see who's been following me that's not Plexus and just start the conversation. So
Okay, so since we only have 10 minutes, 12 minutes, whatever left, are you saying, can I send the link or are you just sending the link?
I would send the link at this point. Be like, girl, here's the link. Pop on. I'd be doing you a disservice if you did not grab this link right now, or get
Okay.
on this link or on this call right now.
Okay.
And again, when y'all are doing this, our team, no toxic people, people that, like we want these people. We want these people on our team. Okay.
And share the link, even if they didn't respond yet.
Yeah. If I've seen somebody's been active recently, because here's the thing, even if they're like, oh man, I missed it, you're like, great, go ahead and click that link. The recording is in there. Go ahead and register and grab it. Because if they just register, they can rewatch that call.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, girl. Okay, let me send a message really fast.
I don't know if you guys touched on this or not yet, but I always register for them myself because I still want to be able to send them to somebody tomorrow. So like if somebody did not respond to me tonight and I want them to see the video, I always register for myself because they'll send me the replay. So I have it. As soon as I get it, I send them to her. So even if somebody responds tomorrow, say, hey, sorry, I went to bed early, whatever, it's still a great thing for you to register and have that in your pocket.
You can find it on the Go app as well. So if you forget to register, you can go
Oh,
to the Go
yeah.
app and get the replay.
Yeah.
Good one. Okay, I popped the link in the chat. So there's the link. Save it to your phone. It's always the exact same link every time. And the cool part is even if they've missed one, they can click on any of them to see like what other calls that are coming up this week or that they've missed. Now, if you don't know this, our business page, like our Powered by Faith one, we have a business one. It's called the Faithinators. So think of like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but with faith. So the Faithinators. I actually have my assistant posting every single recording for every week. So if you're not seeing that and you're like, man, I wish I would have had last week's or last month's or whatever, she's going through and she's going to be posting what, who was on that call and what it was. Because there's some like last month or even months ago that I'm like, I wish I had this. And so she's doing that for us right now and she's posting all those recordings. So yes, Faithinators, April. It's kind of just like the Powered by Faith. It's another resource that, we can have. And so there's little stuff there and little stuff by Powered by Faith, but that one's just pure business. Because we had to separate it when we were talking about business stuff with our customers. I'm like, customers don't want to see too much business. So, okay, let me send a voice clip and I'll be right back. All right, all right. How are you should be looking at people that follow your stories, that have commented or liked on your post. We are going to reach out to them. We have 6 minutes to bring them to this event tonight so they do not miss it. And like Hannah said earlier, and if you didn't hear, and I know some of you popped on late, stories is kind of like a sneak peek of what your business has to offer. So it's like when you're posting your business, when you're posting, it's like you're opening up the door, but then you get to see the back rooms, the hidden things that are in your store, in your stories. So great visual. I loved it. And so thank you, Hannah, for that. So if anybody else needs that visual, it was beautiful. So look in your stories and start showing stories as like an inside look to what you have. Okay, I'm going to have y'all listen to one of mine. Let's see if that's the one anymore. Oh my gosh. So I'm not sure what this product is, but it absolutely looks great from what I can tell. Quickly it's 7 ingredients. So that's great. How long have you been doing that? All right. Hey, sweet friend. Okay. I am going in and out and pretty crazy right now. Just got back from church camp, but there is a call in a few minutes, and I would be doing you a huge disservice if you did not just tune in. I never know what people are looking for. And you, my friend, I cannot wait to get in and get a massage and all that things because it's coming. I promise it's coming. But I would love for you to pop in and give me some of your takeaways. And I'm going to send you a link. Pop it in your ear, even for just a few minutes. And if you miss it, that's okay. Just click on that and you're going to get the recording. But would love to hear takeaways and cannot wait for you to hear more about what we have. Link, copy, paste. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray. And then here's a better link. I'll make this one where it actually has registration. Hey, sweet friend. I know a while back you were looking at the 3-day reset, and I wanted to tap in, and there is a call happening in just literally a few minutes. And I am sending you the link because I would love to hear your takeaways and get your thoughts on it. I would love to know also how school is. This girl is young. See how she's doing. All right, 1 minute, team. Okay, I'm totally messaging this girl. Hey, sweet friend. One, thank you so much for the kind follow. What an awesome, when I look through your, Instagram and things of that nature, I love that we align in a lot of ways. And I would love to just hear some takeaways from you, kind of tell me what led you to what you're doing. Would love to hear more about your story. And then also there is a call happening in just a few minutes. And I was like, wow, with you and faith and business, we collide in a lot of ways. I would love to hear your takeaways from this. And if you miss this link and you're like, man, I should have seen this, that's okay. Click on it and the recording will come your way. But would love to hear more about you. Girl, I've never talked to. Why not? All right. Yay, Julia got a yes. Who else got a yes? Who else got a yes? Christy got 2. I love it. I love it. I have 1 listening now. As it's happening now. Okay. Who else? And then Darcy has 2. Okay. So here's the thing. I know we technically don't have to be on the call, but it'll be good to be on the call to go and cheer them on. And then also, since you have people on it, it'll be really great for you to kind of get some takeaways, especially if they ask you questions and they're like, oh my gosh, I loved how this girl said this. And you're like, whoops, did not hear that. So let's go tune in and listen to it. Thank you for coming for Icon. We are all going Icon, every single one of us. And know that I'm going to be reaching out to you. I want to get some calls with you guys. I want to get you to hear what your dreams and goals and where you're running to. A lot of you are going for July, but I want to hear your big goals, and we can help map that out. I have sheets that Jennifer sent me, and then also she wanted me to get you guys connected, whoever wants to, with Robin ASAP. And so I have Robin's email, and she wants to get you guys on Robin's schedule as well, and getting those calls with her. So if you guys want that, please message me and I will get you in with Robin. And then I think that's it. Anybody has questions before we pop off?
Okay, I'm sorry. My mom called me real quick. What did you just say? I apologize. I
you're
heard you
okay.
say Jennifer, you're talking to Jennifer and she wants us to get in touch with Robin. Who's Robin?
Robin is the girl at the convention that was with Jennifer.
Okay.
That was walking around with her and stuff. So
Gotcha.
That's her.
Hi.
Okay. All right, let's pop off. Let's listen to the call and we will pop in Icon, keep Icon going. When you get some yeses, share some screenshots. We got this, guys.